Hello, folks, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die here on Whelp Squad TV. And my goodness, has it been a while. I'm planning on playing a little bit of this game throughout the month of October. I know we've kind of slowed down on the streaming on this channel, but October, I think you can expect this channel to pick back up again. We love doing all of our scary games and stuff like that. That's something we enjoy just playing no matter what, and we like sharing the experience with you guys. But for tonight, I've been testing a few things in 7 Days to Die. Now that it's Alpha 19, I hadn't tried Alpha 19 until just a few days ago, and I like it so far. It's pretty nice. So we're gonna test out a first quick Horde night using a different, well, not a different game mode, but just different than normal settings than what we would normally do. So basically, what I did was I came up with kind of like a almost like a quick play game mode where you have starting supplies. You start with like kind of like a little starter pack, and not only that, but the way I'm trying it out, the way I'm playing, it totally takes gathering basic supplies out of the equation. So you have to still be able to go through and find all your major weapons, all your major stackables that you need for upgrading things. But your basic things, stone. So we have five items that we actually have. I'm experimenting with. I may change the fifth one depending on how it ends up going. But I like the five I chose. First one is stone. Second is wood. Third one is iron. The fourth one is clay. And the fifth one, and this is going to be the weird one, and I may have it be interchangeable with something else, like a few options or whatever. But I actually chose eggs because I hate scavenging for eggs, and it's the only way to make a sustainable food supply is to do bacon and eggs in this game because they still haven't gotten their food system right. That's the one thing I really hate about balancing in this game is the food system. So that way it took everything I hated about this game out, because I have about 390 hours in the game so far, and I know about half of that is cutting down trees and hitting rocks with a rock like a rock axe, and then an iron axe, and then you keep going up, and it's that train where you keep being able to harvest materials faster and faster, but you're still harvesting materials. Something that's extremely, extremely boring, and nobody wants to watch it on a stream. I especially don't. And I hate showing it on stream. So I took that out of it. So we still have to be able to craft everything during this type of a game mode. You still have to make everything. I'm not doing an unlimited number of everything. Just those five items. And then the starter pack also includes 5 repair kits. It's going to include one gun. So one gun, basic gun. It can't be an advanced gun. It has to be a basic gun of the starting player's choice. It can be between 3 things. It can be either a pistol, a hunting rifle, or the 2-barrel shotgun. And then you get 100 rounds of ammunition. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I started with. I think that's basically it. But so basically, I wanted to try something different. That made the game quicker to play, so you could spend more time adventuring and also experiencing Horde Night more often. Because that's the other thing that I'm experimenting with too, is the daytime. I always used to do like at the bare minimum an hour or an hour and a half. Sometimes I do 2-hour days. We found out that 2-hour days were a little long. Hour and a half seemed to be like the sweet spot, and then 60-minute days at least got you to Horde Nights quicker. But I'm experimenting with 30-minute days, and it gives you some time, but you really don't have a lot. You really don't have a lot of time to mess around. That means every second that you're out adventuring in the houses and going through and looking for stuff, you also got to be crafting. So this is where having an unlimited amount of crafting supplies with you at all times is kind of handy. And it speeds the game up a bit, and it takes away my least favorite part of the game. You're going to be crafting basically while you're rummaging through houses and stuff the entire time. You just keep resetting it, then you build up your inventory. You have spikes Cobblestone is the one that takes the longest because you got to get all the cobblestone and make them into flagstone. Then you do all that type of stuff. So I've experimented with it, and it took me. I think the first day I did it full speed, and then I changed it. So I did like a 60-minute day. So there's like an extra 30 minutes of prep time that I wouldn't have had before I figured out I wanted to change the time. So this is mostly an intact run of how that would be. So this is just a quick test. It's going to start up real quick now because we're like seconds away from Horde Night starting in, and it's probably going to get really bad really quick, and I don't have a headlamp yet, but we've got some torches around here. I've set up in a basketball court, which is one of the coolest additions that I've seen to this game in quite a while. I really like it. It provides a nice stable base, especially for my setup for my fort that I have that I like to use. And we're gonna see how it goes. It's been a while since I've done this, so I hope this goes okay. I gotta rush and throw some extra stuff into my storage box, and then I'm gonna load all the blunderbusses. Alright, here we go. And this is excellent. I can shoot them through the fence. I'm gonna figure out if there's... I don't think there is a way to rebuild fences like that, but I would love it if there was. I kind of figured the fence was going to go down. This is just an early test, so I got to figure out how I would further implement this base design. In the future, I'm definitely going to put some traps across there, because they could just run right down those stairs. They're being quite stupid right now. Come on. Really? Oh, look at that. What's going on down there? I think he's dead. Alright, what's going on? I had Horde size set a lot higher than that. I'm pretty sure I had it at 24. Give you guys a quick little tour here. Gonna love having junk turrets set up, by the way. Both down here and around. Once I can have the multi thing set up. This is just very basic. We got 4 ladders here to be able to get back up. I got only 1 torch because that's all I had time for. We're going to put another one on this side for sure. But luckily, it looks like because it's recessed into the ground here, and also because we have neighborhood lights, this is another great feature. Another great feature is these neighborhood lights. Kind of keeps the area lit up a little bit more than it would be. And I think it's because all this stuff here, it's not just on the dark ground. When you're on, like, the grass, everything gets really, really dark. It seems like this whole area is being lit up a little bit more, which is really nice. And, it sure is looking like that was it. I hope we get more, because that's pretty weak sauce right there. I mean, even though it's the first Horde night, that's still very, very weak. I guess maybe it's because it's Nomad? So that's the difficulty I'm using. I'm doing it on Nomad difficulty too. I may inevitably up it to Warrior because this is pretty easy. What do I got here? Wood frame. I gotta say, I really love this this design so far, and I think what I may do then in the future is when these are of course going to be destroyed. I might put iron bars up. How about iron bars up all the way around? That way I can still shoot through them. Still be up here. I think I'm gonna replace everything with iron bars eventually. Looks like we're doing good in all those categories. We hardly use any ammo at all. Wow. I wonder if they did a little bit of rebalancing on how the Horde Nights progressed, because that was pretty weak. Can I see? No, I can't. I can't see gameplay options. Huh. Metal fences and railings. I don't know, maybe something like that. Either way, when they start knocking this stuff down, we'll fortify it. And I'm going to go repair it. I am going to go repair it as much as I can. Alright. Let's make this interesting. So this durability isn't that high, but the visibility is fantastic. Oh yes, now I remember why I'm... I only keep the chest armor on. A little bit of armor. I have the backpack expander on it. And that was it. That was pretty pitiful, to be honest. Gonna put the rest of my Horde Knight gear here. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for now, but that's a good quick little look at the, get a screenshot of that, man. It's pretty nice. Well, I guess I can show you guys where I am holed up for the night, too. And what I wanted to do was, I get lost here. There. I'm trying to use my surroundings better than I used to as far as setting up quick bases. Like this right here is a nice option because we already have the exterior wall. It is pretty big and zombies can spawn on the inside, but I'm eventually going to go through and shore all this up, place spikes, put spikes in all these structures right here. A lot of things that you can do. But the inside of here is cozy and safe. This is basically what I've been doing. Oh, you know what? We're gonna keep doing that clay up. And we're gonna start hammering out that forged iron. But yeah, we're set to explore now for the rest of the day. Alright, folks. That's it for the stream. Keep an eye out for more. We're going to have definitely a full Whelp group playthrough of this during the month of October. We're going to try to get at least, you know, two sessions in, three sessions a little bit. We're going to get through at least a Horde night, if not 2 Horde nights. It's easier using this new system, obviously, because you can get through a Horde night in about 3 hours and 45 minutes, which is a lot better than 7.5 hours. So, alright folks, have a good night, and we'll see you back here soon on Whelp Squad TV. Take care, all.